did we discuss in the last session, if you remember? I guess.
Linux commands.
Linux commands.
Yeah. So, did you practice? I hope you're good at Linux now.
Yeah, I
I,
just tried.
I didn't practice. I didn't get time, to be honest.
Okay, okay, not a problem, but you have to, you have to.
Yeah, I will catch up in the weekends. Weekdays are very busy for me. I reach home at like 9:30, so I won't get much time to practice. But I will definitely catch up on the weekends.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Mm, I hope my screen is visible.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, so first let me give a quick recap of what we discussed in the last session. If you remember, many things we discussed. Yeah. So yes. So in yesterday's session, we discussed what is operating system and what is Linux and distributions of Linux. Uh, and we start with Ubuntu. Then we learned what is VM, what is servers. Then in Linux, we got to learn some basic commands, and we learned Linux file system hierarchy, and I guess some basic commands: cp, okay, copy, move, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, that sounds good. Um, Now I have a question. You got to know how to copy the file, and you got to know how to move the file. Now my question is, how do I rename a file? How?
I don't know the command.
You don't know the command? Okay,
Mm,
Sandra, are you there?
I think
She's not there.
she's there, but she put her in on mute. Mm.
Yeah, she's on mute.
Oh, sorry, I was speaking on mute.
Yeah.
I also don't know rename.
Okay. Okay. So same command. Let's say you have a file. Um, File is home slash Dayanand slash demo slash a.txt. Let's say this is the file. Now I want to rename this file to b.txt, right? Same I can mention slash home and Dayanand demo slash b.txt, right? So now I want to rename file which is a.txt to b.txt. So what can I do? I can just use move command. See, move mv, then mention this path and this path. Are you understanding? So if
Move.
this is a source path where my file is present, and this is the destination path. Okay, so now the source and destination both are same, correct?
Mm.
Source and destination both are same, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, source and destination both are connect. So since source and destination both are same, so it renames the file, old file into new file. So now move slash home slash Dayanand slash demo slash a.txt. This is the source path. Then same path, home Dayanand slash demo slash b.txt. So the path is same. If you observe, this is same, this is same. Only the difference is this. Am I correct?
Yes.
So now it renames the file. Say move command is used to move the file. That means cut and paste. Or you can also rename the file. I hope this is clear. Any confusion between why, when to move and when to rename or anything stuffs like that?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, if we enter move command with different locations, it will be cut and paste. If it is the same folders, like the source and destination will be same, that will be renaming.
You're
Is
right.
that is the background behavior that will.
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So any doubts, Sandra? Do you have any doubts? I assume no.
So is there some, suppose I have a text that is completely in different folder and I want to rename that. How would I do?
Completely in different folder, like how? If it is
For
in one.
example, I have,
Okay.
yeah, I have a test in D drive and I want to um, without copy and paste, like what I meant is that I want to rename a folder or rename a text.
Yeah, you can. You can. Text. Text or file.
Anything is fine.
That is what you want to rename a file, right? Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
You can do it. See, it does not matter where it is. See, now it is in slash home slash then demo. It can be in some test folder, it can be in project folder, it can be in any folder. Does not
So
matter.
what we have to do is that we have to write the move with the with the directory, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
When the source and destination both are same, it renames the file. If it is different, it moves it. That's it. Very simple. Okay.
Okay.
Then, so the next is so next we are going to discuss about user management and group management. So let me ask you, what is user? Have you ever created user in your laptop?
Uh, no, I don't.
Not created? Okay. Linda?
User means like what you meant.
Like, you mean like when the account creating, right? When we
Yes. Yes.
uh,
Yes. Yes. So to give access to your family members to the same laptop, what do we do? Or let's say if the same device is used by multiple users, so we'll create different users, right?
hmm,
So then we will different users. I mean, access will be given to different users. Same way, Linux we have user concept. So wherein to give access to the same hardware or to same device to many people, so we go for user. So in user also there are three types of users. So first we have admin user. So admin, or we also call it as a root user, or it is also called as pseudo user. So admin user. Second we have normal user. Normal user. So normal user. And third, we have system user. System user. So in Windows also we have the same concept, you know, right? Um, we have admin and we have normal users, regular users,
Mm.
right? So why, what is admin and what is his, why do we have admin?
Admin will be having all the access.
Yeah, so he can do anything. All the access,
Mm.
complete access is given to admin. So normal user,
With the limited access.
yes, so limited. Then do you know about system users?
No, I haven't heard. I don't know. System user means?
System user means to run the system process. We have system users. So let's say you're running Jenkins or you're running some background process. Some applications are running. So those applications will be running with some users, right? Yes or
Mm.
no? So that is nothing but system user. I hope you're understanding. So to run system process, we have system users. System process. So let's say you're running a .NET application, right? So when you're running a .NET application, do you directly spin up a .NET application or you create a user and you spin up as a user? I guess you did not try this, right?
No, I haven't.
Okay, fine, fine, yeah, not an issue, not an issue. So to run the background process, we go for the system process, we go for system users. You can go to task manager in Windows. So you can see there are many processes running the task manager. So here, studio. See, as of now, only one user is there. Not a problem. Okay. So I'll show you in Linux machine. Not a problem. Let it be. So just understand this much. So you have to understand there are three types of user: admin user, normal user, and system user. No need to worry much about system user. So when time comes, I'll just tell you what it is. So now, admin user, the user ID for admin user would be 0. So you have any idea about user IDs?
No.
No idea, it's fine. So user
Mm.
ID is 0 for admin users. For normal users, the user ID is, so user ID is from 1 to 999 triple nine. Sorry, normal, not for normal users. System users, it's 1 to triple nine. So for normal users, it is greater than or equal to 1000. So for system users, the user ID will be 1 to triple nine.
Both are same only, no? Oh, greater than or equal to, okay.
So greater than or equal to 1000, normal users, system users 1 to triple nine, and admin user 0. So whenever you create any user, so user will be assigned with some ID. Let's say, you know, everybody has their own phone numbers, right? Like that.
Mm.
Yeah, like that it is.
So that is an automatic process, right?
Yes.
When we are creating a user, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So now, how to create a user and why to create a user? First of all, why to create a user? Why you create a user? Let's say WhatsApp group. There is a group, or
To provide authorization. Mm. Mm.
If it is a normal user, then to give login access to that machine, that system.
Mm.
If it is a system user, maybe to run some system process. Admin user will be there by default. So we'll not directly create admin users, but there will be one admin as of now. So if you want to make multiple admin users, yes, you can make it. That is a different process. So now we are talking about this, the normal users. Why do we create the users? So usually it is to give access to your machine, right? Give login. How do you create it? How do you create a user? To create a user, so you have a command. The command is add user, add user, username. So add user, username. This is the command to create a user. So do you want me to give a quick recap of last session, whatever the commands we discussed? I did not do that. I hope you guys have done. If you want me, I can give you a quick recap of last session. What commands we discussed before going with the new commands.
Um, I think we can have a quick recap.
Mm.
Okay, okay, fine. So before starting with the new set of commands, let's have a quick recap. So last session we discussed the commands. I hope you remember this command pwd.
Mm.
Get the current path.
Yes, current path.
Some
Then
working direct
ls for listing.
Listing
list.
Yeah, list the files. mkdir.
to make new folder.
Yes. So then touch.
That is to create an empty file.
Yes, you're right. So nano,
Edit the file.
Edit the file.
vi.
Edit the file.
Okay. Cat.
List the content inside the file.
Yes. Then rm file name.
That
To
is to
remove
remove.
the file.
Remove the file. Okay. If you want to remove a directory.
Rm hyphen r.
Yeah.
Okay. So then if you want to print something, let me discuss echo.
No.
No.
Okay, there is an echo command. It's like a print statement. You can, if you want to print anything, you can print it. So later session we will discuss that. Then did we discuss ls hyphen l?
No.
No.
It is the extended version of this command. So it lists the file with more information. More information in the sense the permissions of the file, owner of the file, group, and size of the file, and everything will be listed. Easy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Like the metadata.
uh, yeah, you can say. Yeah. Next, what command? What else we discussed? CP,
Yeah.
Okay.
move, CP, source and destination. Move, source and destination.
Source.
Destination.
Destination. Apart from this, any commands we tried? I guess we did whoami. Whoami. It will print the current user. Who am I? Who am I? It is to print the current user. Then,
What was sudo? Sudo sudo.
That is for root user, right?
yeah, to run any command with root privileges. To run a command with root privileges, we go for sudo.
Okay.
I have a doubt. Like if I just open the Linux command, so if I am simply entering sudo with any command, it will run, or should I open that as a run as administrator?
It runs
Or
if the existing user is allowed to go as a sudo. If the existing
okay,
user is Dayanand, If Dayanand has root privileges, then the command works. If Dayanand does not, then the command does not work. It
How
shows,
can we know that?
yeah, you see, usually the default user will be a root user. All others users will not have admin permissions, admin access. So what you can do, if it is giving error, then what you can do, you can just add that user to sudo group. So there is a group. That is what we'll be discussing that in this users itself. So how
Okay,
can
yeah, I
we?
got error when I tried.
Yeah. So for that, yeah, you got error because I guess the current user has no permission, no root privileges.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. So now, so this is the command to create a user. I guess only that much commands, right? Any other commands were discussed? So maybe I think that's it. So now we are going to learn this command. To create a user, the command is add user username. This will create a user. Now, creating the user, deleting the user, or doing this stuffs, these are administrative works. Okay, these are admin tasks.
Okay.
Yes or no? So if
Yeah,
all
yes.
the users will not be allowed to create users and do the stuffs. So now, how can a normal user create a user? It's not possible. Then you have to go as a root user. So how to run
Mm.
this command as with sudo privileges? So you can use sudo. So the command is sudo add user username. So this sudo says that run this command add user username with root privileges, right? So then this will create a user. When you run this command, it will ask for name, it will ask for password, it will ask for more informations. Easy?
Mm.
Yeah. So this is the command. If you want to change the password for the user, you can run sudo passwd password, then username, password, username. So what it does, it changes the password for the user. It changes the password for the user. So now let me go back to my Ubuntu machine. So, so let me turn on the machine. So let me run this Oracle VirtualBox. So this is my Ubuntu machine. Today I'm going to show this. So let me start this machine. So I guess it is opening in the background. Let me, yes, it is. You can see this is a virtual machine, which is Ubuntu machine. It's taking time to run. I'll stop this. This is consuming high CPU. Yeah, this is fine for us. Ubuntu, yes. So as of now, you can see this is the guide island, and so let me show you first users. So if you want to list the users, I did not write the command. So here cat slash etc slash passwd. This is the command to list the users. You see, there are many users. So Dayanand, and these are all the system users. You see their IDs. This is the system ID. Sorry, this is the ID. You see, this is the username. This is the user ID, and this is the group ID, and this is the home directory for the user, and this is the shell for the user. So I repeat again, this is the username, this is the ID, user ID, this is the group ID, and this is the home directory, and this is the shell. Getting?
Okay.
Yeah. So now this is the default user, this is the normal user. You can see this user,
Yes.
and you can see
Mm.
this user, system D resolver. These are all the users which are used by machine, not by us. See, games, for gaming a different user, for system different user, for daemon different users. So these are all the system users, so you don't touch that. Then you can see there is a root guy. So the user ID for this root, see, 0,
0.
group ID is 0, then name, then this is the home directory, and this is the what, uh, shell. This is the shell for this user. Now how can I switch to root user? If you want, you can switch to root user, or else you can run the commands with the sudo privileges. Let me run sudo add user username, add user username. So let's create a user called Linta, right? So click on enter. See, password for Dayanand. It is asking my password. I mean this user, the existing user. So existing user password I will give. You see, adding user Linta means it is creating a user called Linta. And then it is selecting a user ID between this. See, between 1000 to 59999. This many users you can create. Means it is selecting one. It's selecting a user ID for this user, for Linta, and user ID
Okay.
which is selected for Linta is 1001. Right. Next, a group will be created for Linta. The group name will be Linta itself, because whenever we create a user, a group will be created automatically when you are using this command, the add user command, and Linta will be added to the same group. You see, adding a group called Linta and adding a Linta to Linta group. Yes, we added. Next, creating home directory. Home directory is created under slash home slash Linta. This is the home directory for Linta. Then copying files from this, so we will skip as of now. So next, password. So I'll give password for Linta. I'm typing some password which will not be visible for you. Yes. So full name, I'm not going to give anything. I'm not going to give this full name and everything. So yes, everything is correct. Yes, it's correct. Linta user is created. So how to check? You see, cat slash etc slash passwd. So you can see Linta user is created. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Linta user is created. Now, how to switch to Linta user? So if it is graphical user interface, if it is Windows machine, How do you switch from one user to another user? You will log out, then you will log in as a different user. Am I correct?
Yeah, yes.
Am I correct, Sandra? You will log out and log in as a different user.
Yes.
Yes. Now this is terminal. How do you do it? So you can run command switch user space hyphen linta. So you can switch like this. Switch user. Click on enter. 1 2 3 password. Yes. So now if I type who am I, you can see I'm linta. Visible? I
Uh,
create.
I I just have it out. Like there is a Linda at in book X1. What is that? That after at what will be that?
No, that is host name. That is the host name of your machine. Machine name it is.
Okay.
That is the machine name. This is the username.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So host name we will call it as. Now, if you check PWD, linta is in linta's folder. That is home/linta. If you see, if you do ls, nothing will be there because it is a new user. So if you want to create anything, you can create. If you want to delete, you can do all the stuffs here. Like it's a dedicated user now. Linta is a dedicated user. Anybody who is logging with Linta, I mean Linta user can be logged in like this. Now I have a question. So can Linta create the users? Let's say Linta wants to add Sandra. Do you think Linta would be able to do it?
No.
No. Okay, let me try. Sudo add user, add user, username Sandra. Let's go first. Click on enter. See password for Linta. Yeah, I'm going to give password. See, Linta is not in sudo's file. So what does it mean? Means Linta has no permission to create, delete or do any admin permissions. Sorry, no admin privileges to Linta. Then who has the
Okay.
admin privileges?
Dayanand.
Yes. Then how to go to the Anand? So you can switch user hyphen Dayanand.
Mm.
Yes. So now which user it is? Let's see. Who am
Yeah.
I? Dayanand. Right? So I'm in Dayanand user now. Now Dayanand has root privileges. So Dayanand can create, delete, Dayanand can do all the stuff. Dayanand can switch to root user basically. So now I have a question. So every command I have to add with sudo. Instead of that, what I can do, I can directly switch to sudo user with root user sudo sc sudo. Yes, you see, I switched into root user directly. Who am I? See, who am I now? Who am I now?
Root.
I'm the root. So now no need to run sudo commands. No need to write sudo add user. You can directly add user. Add user, then username. So let's change the password for Dayanand or Linta. Okay, let's change the password for Linta. PASSWD password Linta. 1 2 3 4. Password Linta. I'll give you password 4321. Retype 4321. Yes. Done. Password updated successfully. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
If I try to do the same, I can exit from this user. How to exit? EXIT. Exit. So I came back to Dayanand. So now if Dayanand try to do this, let's say PASSWD password Linta. Dayanand is trying to change the password for Linta. See, you may not view or modify the password information for Linta. That means Dayanand is not directly, Dayanand is not allowed to change the permission directly. If Dayanand wants to change the permission, he can do with sudo. Without sudo, not possible. Are you understanding?
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
So can Dayananda make Linda as administrator?
Yeah, yeah,
So if that's the case, means then Linda can add new users if she's administrator means.
yes, yes, Linta can do that.
Okay.
How to make administrator? You have to add Linta to a group. There is a group called sudo. So we have to add Linta to sudo group. So that we will do maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll discuss about groups. So today is users. So now I created the user, created the password. So this is going good. If I do cat slash etc slash passwd password. So this is the user, Linta user, and this is the Dynam user, and these are the system user. So if you observe very carefully, the command which I used to create a user is this. Oh, I don't see the command at all. Okay, so I'm getting the command. I'll write add user and username. Let's say if I want to create Sandra, I can create Sandra. So now this will give error. So what can I do? I can add sudo add user Sandra. It is adding the user Sandra, and it is selecting a user ID that is 201002, and Sandra is added to Sandra group. It creates a group, then home directory slash home slash Sandra, then password for Sandra. Let me give 1234 234. Then full name, I'm not going to give anything. Yes, Sandra is created. So let's see, get password. User is created, right? If I want to delete the user, can I delete the user? Is it possible?
Yes.
Yes.
So how to delete a user?
Sudo.
Userdel, then linta, then if you along with the user, if you want to delete all the resources of the user, you have to use -r. So linta, I'm going to delete the linta. You see, userdel -r linta, and it is showing permission denied. It's showing permission denied because Dayanand has no permission to delete linta. He should go as sudo.
Sudo.
So every time instead of adding sudo sudo sudo, what can I do? I can switch to sudo user itself, right? With root user itself. Now every time for every command I have to use sudo. Instead of that, I will do sudo su switch user. So I switched into root user. Now any command you run, you don't need to write sudo in front. Means I've switched as a root user. See, I'm the root now. So now, let's say if I want to delete user del, username is Linda, Linta. Linda will be deleted. Linda, enter. See, user Linda currently used by. Okay, so Linda is used currently. So what we have to do? We have to kill that process, or Linda is used by a current process that is 660. So we have to kill this process. It's being used in the background. Now I killed it. Linda. Oh, it started another process. Kill 683. Oh. Kill.
So what was that there? Like whenever you tried to create a, whenever you tried to kill, it was creating another process for Linda. Why was it like that?
No, it was not creating actually. When I was running, right. So what I did, see, I switched to Linda. See, it was not creating another user actually. So when I run any user, let's say I log in as this user, switch user hyphen Linda. Right, it's asking for password. Let's give password. So whenever I log in as any user, what happens? Authentication failure because Linda is deleted. So what happens whenever we run? Let me show you. So the user will run and the process will be there. So I was just switching from one user to another user, but background the user was running. So now cat slash etc slash basswd, you can see Linda is still there, which I did not delete, I just was playing with the process. Now, so let me switch to Linda, switch user hyphen Linda, observe very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so Linda password is changed. Okay. Yeah, so now I switched as Linda, correct?
Hmm.
If I switch back again to some other user, let me switch back to Diana. See, I switch back to Diana, but still Linda user is active. Do you agree? Linda user is still active. It is being used.
Yes.
How?
Yes.
Because so I did not exit from that user. If you want to exit from the user, you have to do like this: exit,
Hmm.
exit. Until unless you exit the user, it will be keep on running. You see, log out. Log out from Diana, then log out from Linda. Now I am in Diana. So now I will be able to delete the Linda. That is what the problem. I switched from one user to another user. So in the background, Linda was still running as a process. So I was not able to delete Linda. So now I will be able to delete. Sudo userdel Linda. So with hyphen r. So then I'm going to give the password. Yes. So Linda is deleted. So we did not create any mail for Linda. So so click on enter. Done. So I deleted the Linda user. So along with the user, all the folders, files, all the Linda home directory will be deleted. If you want, you can check once slash home. See, the island is there, sunrise there, but Linda is not there because I deleted recursively. So remember the commands. So this is the command to delete the user. I hope you are understanding.
Yeah,
Yes.
so one thing, like first we need to exit, then we need to delete, then only it will be properly deleted, right? The users.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah. So now let me show you something. So whenever I run this command, if you observe very carefully, sudo add user. Let's say Linda. I will add Linda again. Linda. Click on enter. You see, it is an interactive command. It is an interactive command, higher level command, right? So this command we can't use in scripts, automation scripts, because it will open up interactive terminal and it is doing everything. You see, creating the user ID, creating the groups, adding the users to that group. So many tasks are automated. So this is a higher level command. So usually in scripts we don't prefer this. We don't prefer this. Oh, oh, oh. So what do? We initially we don't use adduser command, we use something called useradd. So this is a low level command. So useradd, then user name, let's say linda. If you use this command, this is a lower level command, this will just create linda user, nothing nothing more. So no password will be created, no home directory, no shell will be assigned, just linda user will be created. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Linda
Okay.
user, this is what we prefer in the scripts or in automation if you are doing. And many systems you don't find, you can't use add user command because it is only supported in ubuntu based or debian based operating systems. Then most of the machines we use this command user add linta. This is very simple command. Let's say if you want a home directory for linta, you have to add hyphen m. Hyphen m stands for make directory for linta. So make directory hyphen m. If you add this, it will add home directory. Let's say if you want to give default shell for linta, you can use hyphen s as well. Hyphen s, then write which shell you want. So usually the path for the shell will be like this: bin bash. I'll show you. I'll show you where you can find this bash. So currently we are in bash shell, so I'm going to use this bash shell. So now when you create a user, home directory will be created for the user and the shell will be created without interactive shell. No interactive, no interaction with, no interactive shell. So click on enter. So if I click on enter, permission denied. So what you have to do?
Sudo.
Sudo. So user is created. Let me show you. Cat slash etc slash etc slash passwd. Can you see this linta?
Yes.
So linta user is created. So last time we just did add user, very simple command. This time this much. So you have to remember this is the low level command. So internally the add user command, the higher level command, add user command, will use this command only. So internally it uses this command itself to do all the stuff. So now password is also not created. You have to create the password. How to create the password for the user? How to create the password? Sudo passwd password
Linda.
LINT password. So now password updated successfully for linta. If you are using this command, you have to manually do everything. Now manually I specified make directory, make shell, and all that stuff. So if I am not specifying anything, sudo user add um, so what user, some username xyz, enter. User is created. If I do cat slash etc slash passwd, you can see user is created. By default home directory is also assigned, it's fine. Then shell is also assigned, but it is different shell. Can you see this? So if you want to change home directory, you can use hyphen m, then you can mention which home directory you want. So which is pretty much. So let's say I'm creating a user, I want your different home directory. I can mention here hyphen m what home directory I want. Let's say for this user, let's say I'm going to create a user called some vyz, some vyz, it is the user. Then for this user I want home directory to be this, or I want home directory to be a folder called data. So like this you can specify different folders. using this command -m. So if you are not using this -m or this one, automatically it will assign in home directory, it will create one folder and it assigns it. Are you understanding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And one more thing. ls /home. You see, XYZ user is created. Is it created?
Yes.
But here
Yes.
folder is not created.
Mm.
See, only Dayanand is there, Linda is there, Sandra is there. Where is XYZ? Though it is showing /home/XYZ, it is just showing the path. But here folder is not created. So if you want to create the folder, then you have to add -m. So it will make the directory. Are you understanding?
Yeah. Hyphen M, right?
Yes, this one. So while creating the linta, we used -m. So since I used -m, linta folder is created. So when I am creating XYZ, I did not add this command. I did not use this. I used just this one, XYZ. So here I did not use -m. I said hyphen is not. So home directory not created. So that is why we go for this command. So low level command, this is preferred. So everybody prefers this, but if you have Ubuntu and Debian, you can go with adduser command. Not a problem. Then you can change the password. And let me do one thing. So if you want to change the password, you do it is passwd password linta or xyz or something like that. So now my question is, can we create system users?
No.
Not possible. Sandra,
I'm not sure about that.
do you think we can create? What do you think? Do you think it's possible or not?
Yes.
Yes, it's possible. How to create a system user then? If you want to create a system user, just add one more -r. So -r, it specifies create system user, not normal user. So create which user? System user, not normal user. That's it. Let's see what user will be created with this. So I will use, let's say, for Tomcat, I'm creating a user to run my Tomcat server. Any idea about Tomcat server?
No.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Let's say for Tomcat, I'm creating this sudo Tomcat enter. So system user is created. So let me do. You can see Tomcat is created, and the ID of the Tomcat. Can you see the ID? The Tomcat user.
Yes.
It
Mm.
is 999. But for this guys, it is about 1000, equal or equal to about than 1000. For Tomcat, since it is a system user, it is less than 1000. So now what I can do, I can use this user to run some system process. I can run some service, whatever I want, I can run. Yeah. So today what we discussed. So here, as of now, we discussed how to create the user and how to delete the user, and two commands, two types, two ways. So if you want to create a user, you can use adduser command or useradd command. If you are using adduser command, this is what the command. So if you are using useradd command, Then you have to use useradd -m -s and all the stuffs. So add user, it's a higher level command which works only on Ubuntu Debian kind of machines. If then we prefer user add command, so which is this one. If you want to change the password, you can change the password. If you want to delete the user, you can delete the user. So and user IDs will be, if it is a root user, then user ID will be 0. If it is a normal user, user ID will be greater than or equal to 1000. If it is a system user, user ID will be 12999. Easy?
Easy.
Yeah.
Like, can you give the history of comments? What we performed today, like you shared us.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. So now, mm, if you want to something, right? Let's say if you want to run some process using this user or Tomcat user or Linta user or anything like that, what you can do, mm, what you can do, let's say I want to run sudo -u. My username is Tomcat. See, running a command as Tomcat user. Let's say Tomcat user is going to run a command as there is a command called top command. So Tomcat user is going to run this command. Means if I run top command directly, we did not discuss about this command. Let's say top. So this is the output. This is the like a in Windows we have task manager, right? So in Linux, if you want to open the task manager, this is what top. Top will show your CPU, memory, and which process is running and what is running and everything. Visible? It's like a which command your task manager. So in Linux, this is the task manager. Like this is how you open it. So if I want to run any command, let's say any command which I want to run as a Tomcat user or any other user, what I can do, I can just use this command. So you see, -u user top. Or let's say I want to run a command which is cat command. Let's say I want to run cat /etc/passwd. So now this command, this cat/etc command, which is running at which user? This is running as a Tomcat user. Tomcat user is doing that. So let me do ps-aux. You can see the process here. So going ahead, you will get an idea. As of now, you may be feeling like, now why these many commands? What we are doing, right? So you may be feeling it this way, but definitely. So going ahead, you will get it. So just I'll show you the history, what commands we have discussed today. So slowly, just try to create a user, try to delete the user, just try to play with the users. That's it. Yes, I guess. Yeah, yesterday it was still 50, 54, I guess. Yeah, we started from here today. Correct? Or from here. Yeah, from here, right? 56. Yeah, from here we started today. Only
ഇവിടെ പോയിരിക്കുക
yes.
Hello?
ഹലോ
Yes, yes. Am I audible? Am I audible? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
yes.
I was just copying the commands.
But your screen is not visible. I think you have to share again.
Yeah, yes. Because of internet issue. Yeah, so I just got all the commands. pasted all the commands in the chat. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
Got it. So now, if you are fine, then we will end it here. Or if you're comfortable, we can move with the group commands as well.
I think we can proceed tomorrow.
Okay, proceed
Yeah.
tomorrow.
And then one thing, I have installed Oracle Virtual Box and also WSL and Ubuntu.
Got it.
So we are running the comments in the Ubuntu, right?
Yeah.
So what is this WSL?
So WSL, it is a Windows subsystem for Linux, which runs
Mm.
a lightweight virtual machine, lightweight virtual environment, so wherein we can use Linux on Windows.
Okay,
It's just like an isolation layer.
okay.
So Windows machine, if you want to use Linux commands on Windows machines, so you can just install this WSL, so which enables you to run Linux commands. So let me open WSL. You see, if I open my WSL, I'm in root now. So I'm directly logged into root. Yeah, so I'm directly logged into root. See, this is a Linux machine. So if I
Mm.
do ls nothing is there, this is also a Linux machine. See, this is also a Linux machine. Here also you can do.
Oh, here also we can run the Linux command.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. So any doubts apart from this?
No.
No.
Yeah, so another couple of days, maybe another 1 or 2 sessions. Yeah, 2 sessions would be needed. Yeah, 2 sessions will complete the basics of Linux, whatever needed in order to get started further. So then after that, we'll do some sort of automation using shell scripting.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll get start.
Mm.
Anyhow, you are good at GitHub, so I'm not going to discuss that. If you want, if you have any doubts in GitHub, maybe we can have a session on that as well. Then and then we can start with CI/CD, Docker, Kubernetes.
I'm not good at GitHub.
Okay, but you know Git commands, right? Yeah,
Mm,
one session we will have on this Git
okay. Are they
development.
similar like Git commands and the Linux commands? Any similarity or both are completely different?
Git commands are different. Git add,
Mm.
git commit, git init, git push, pull. I guess you have used the same commands.
I have used TFS. I haven't worked anytime in Git.
Okay, okay. Then git is also important. So, how about Linta? Do you have any idea about git GitHub?
Yeah, I have used for
Okay,
pushing and pulling the files.
okay, okay. So then I guess you, since you are about, you would be having idea about how things works. Fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will have a session on that as well. So whatever like merging, branching strategies, how do we use Git and GitHub in real time. So we'll have a session on that. Then we can proceed.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay.
and tomorrow and after tomorrow I cannot able to join. I have deployment.
Okay. Not an issue. We'll record the session anyhow.
No, we can go together.
We can go
Um,
together.
yeah, we can go together.
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, I'm comfortable in that. Let me know your thoughts also.
Yeah, fine, not a problem. Like, yeah, fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, then tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we'll not do sessions. Then we'll directly meet on Sunday, which is your Sunday.
Yeah, our Sunday evening, correct.
Yeah, so if you guys are available on Sunday, we'll meet on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me.
Meanwhile, I will brush up
Yeah,
this also.
yeah.
Mm.
Meanwhile, you have to install run these commands. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine then. See you. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a good
Bye.
day.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Good day.
Good night. Good night. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.